Okay, then in this right here, it says state the independent variable and the dependent variable in each linear relationship, then find the rate of change for each situation. Okay, this is how you do an independent dependent variable. It's not that big of a deal. Just x is going to be our independent variable, y is a dependent, and it's an easy way to determine that. Okay. TJ made 40 hours after working 3 hours, and then he made $98 after he worked 8 hours. Okay. Hours is the x, the time is the x, which we've kind of already went over, and then money is going to be the y. So what I do is I make my own XY table, and remember, label the X and the Y. So X is hours, Y is money. So he's got $40, put 40 in the dollars, and then 3 hours. $90, 8 hours. And all you need to do is simply determine what the rate of change is, which is what you did on the first part of the previous assignment. Okay. So what this is a formula. It's called taking the y minus y and dividing it by the x minus cx, which is what you were kind of doing in that other packet. Okay. So I look under the y, and you want to start at the end. Okay. So we need to send $90 to the top. And we need to send 8 hours to the bottom. Remember, put the labels so the problem makes more sense in that context. Then $40 to the top and 3 hours to the bottom. So now I do my minus. So $90 minus $40 is $50. And then 8 hours minus 3 hours is 5 hours. And now I divide 50 by 5, and that's 10. And I put the label dollars and the label hours. Okay. Now the bottom label, don't put an S on it, it's singular. Okay. So $10 per hour, that's what he makes. Okay. So if he worked another, and don't write this down. Okay. What I'm about to put in the orange pen, don't write it down. That means if he works a 9 hour, if he works a 9th hour, 8 hours to 9 hours, that means this goes up 10. So it goes up to 100. If he works a 10th hour, it's 110. 11th hour goes up to 120, okay, and so forth. But this is the answer. What I write the orange pen, don't put on your paper. Example 2, you have placed 325 pieces on a puzzle after 15 minutes and 475 pieces of a puzzle after 30 minutes. Okay, now, X is your time, so X has to be the minutes, and Y is going to be the, by the way, I shouldn't have underlined puzzle, it should be pieces. I apologize for that. Okay, so it says 325 pieces, 15 minutes. 475 pieces, 30 minutes, okay? So, again, I use y minus y, x minus x, okay? So start at the end, so we go 475 pieces over 30 minutes. Okay, now we come up here and we put 325 pieces and then 15 minutes. So 475 minus 325 is 150 pieces. Then 30 minutes minus 15 minutes would be 15 minutes. So then I divide 150 by 15 and I get 10. The answer is not always 10. Okay, it'd be pieces. Have an S on that, but here you're just going to put minute. Okay, so again, what that means is in the 31st minute, if it goes from 30 to 31, then that one goes up 10. So 475 plus 10 is 485. The 32nd minute, I'd be up to 495, and so forth, okay? So 10 pieces per minute. Okay, example 3. A paint can has 56 gallons of paint remaining after 2 days and 20 gallons remaining after 5 days. So XY. So X is our days because that's your time unit, and then gallons would be the Y. So again, 56 gallons, and then right with it I put 2 days. 20 gallons, and then with it I put 5 days. Okay, and to find the rate of change, we just need to do a subtraction. Okay, Y minus Y, X minus X. We use that formula a lot in this unit. So start at the bottom. So Y is 20, X is 5. So 20 to the top, 5 to the bottom. Then 56 on top, 2 on bottom. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot the labels. 20 gallons, 5 days. Then 56 gallons, 2 days. So 20 minus 56 is a negative number. That's okay, so negative 36 gallons, and then 5 minus 2 is 3 days. So now I divide, it's negative 12 gallons per day. So again, what that means, if there was a 6th day, then I would take away 12 from 20. That's why it's negative. So 20 minus 12 would be 8. Okay, so that makes sense because 2, 5, 6, 56, 28. Okay, example 4. The altitude of a balloon is 590 feet after 30 minutes and 440 feet after 90 minutes. Okay, so minutes and feet. Oh, sorry, XY first. X is the time. X is always the time. So 590 feet is with 30 minutes. 440 feet is with 90 minutes. So, start with here. So we're going to take 440 feet. And beneath it, we're going to put 90 minutes. Okay, and on top, we're going to put 590 feet. Beneath it, we're going to put 30 minutes. So 440 minus 590 is negative 150 feet. And 90 minus 30 is 60 minutes. So now I divide negative 150 by 60, it would be negative 2.5. You can get a decimal, it's okay. So feet, minute, okay? Again, what that means is if it goes from 90 to 91, then this goes down by 2.5. So I would take minus 2.5. That's going to be 43.437.5. If I go 92, this goes down by 2.5 again. 435, and then it goes on and on and on, probably till that hits 0. Okay.